To be fair, like, his actual wife was laying hung up in bed and he didn't get his hole.
Wow. I've never pressed a circle button so fast in my fucking life.
Yeah, smashing that
I
circle.
really fucking am. Just.
She gave you the redstone though.
Oh, she
I'll
did.
get that checked out.
Oh, gee.
You want to get tested?
God, just what? In this hot sepia heat.
God, I wonder what would happen if I went back in time and gave him the stone.
I mean. Good point.
Right, so in every ending we have to give stone to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
alchemist.
Essentially, the decision
Of course
only
we
really
have to because
it's
whatever
the
we
end
do-
game. Yeah.
whatever we
Doesn't
do with
change.
that, the homunculus doesn't
Precisely.
exist.
Yeah. And also then Hugo doesn't build a time machine.
The game never changes.
Out
Yeah.
of wood.
Out of wood, yeah.
But it was his
Yeah,
future
oh, yeah,
self
that's
that built it and gave it to him.
Exactly.
Ah, right.
Which we will pursue in the next ending.
Can we just hang him?
We will pursue that in the next ending.
Could we go back to the museum and just take the rope?
That's the next thing.
That's the next that's ending F.
That's ending lasso.
Yes.
We tie him to a sapling and wait for the tree to grow.
That is a cruel punishment, isn't it? It's like, hey, Hugh, how's it going? Grand, yeah, it's a little bit tight now, you know. It's like, yeah, a happy 40th birthday, by the way. Thank you. You still there? Yeah, still tied to the tree, yeah.
Dying of old age before he zone.
Yeah, it was bamboo he was stuck to, that's a separate issue.
Yeah.
Oh, that bamboo torture is fucking.
I was about to say, yeah. So you want to talk to this guy, did you?
Not really.
I'll today.
It blew up, didn't it? The alchemy house, I mean.
Great,
Yeah,
thanks.
it's all over Twitter.
What do you mean blew up the alchemy house? I mean, what else blew up? Nothing else blew up. I wasn't talking. I couldn't have been talking about anything else.
There are very limited explosives around here.
I'm very limited about the things that blew up.
You've got maybe the bar and the alchemy house. Those are your two options, son.
Yeah.
The time in which I originally existed.
I really should get back. I really should get back and face my death. Look a man.
I really want to see what happens if you wait.
I don't know if I could wait half an hour in this game. I'll be just so impatient. It's like what could you do in half an hour to get that game over?
Well, we could turn the TV off. Play a game of, I don't know, Yahtzee or something.
Like I'm intrigued, but like that's the logic. It's like when you're designing the game, it's like I need to give the players an adequate time to get this right.
There's no way to get the game over game screen in this. They've given you too much time.
Yeah, I'm about to say once you get to the betting process, it's an absurdly easy game. There's actually no difficulty to it at all. It's just like as we're saying with the rope thing. That's just a kick in the hole for no reason.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a puzzle to be solved in a place you don't actually need to go.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm serious. I have the catch for the board game if you guys want to just
You can play it during the D ending because you've already done that.
have a little picture-in-picture.
That's it, yeah.
We're not doing that, by the way. We're absolutely not fucking doing that. I am not piecing out this game so that it will time out on its own. Timing out a fucking time travel game. Fuck that shit.
What grand irony to end this playthrough.
Oh, come on. Ike is that incompetent. You know it has to have happened.
Right, so this is B2, so we're going to just talk to
Just homunculus and
homunculus.
then boot it back, yeah.
And then hit back.
Yes.
So we get no ghost porn in this one.
No ghost porn.
So we don't know that
we don't know the fortune teller is Helena's
it's
ghost.
Helena, yeah.
Yes. So like I said, that's why the A ending is achieved, because essentially you're doing two things. One, obviously getting rid of Hugo, but two, you're also getting Margaret to the future because you have nobody left. That's the kind of key point there. Even though technically, like obviously if Hugo's in the B ending, that kind of like is the same conclusion. But yeah, that's kind of the whole point, as it were.
Okay.
What's the W ending?
There is no W. Thank fuck, there's no W ending.
This isn't fucking near automata.
I ain't playing this game 25 times.
I sure ain't
That
anyway.
was literally my thought upon completing Nier Automata. This game has 26 endings. Oh, no, fuck it doesn't.
Do you want to delete your save file so that someone else may play through the end credits? I guess. I'm not going to play this game again.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I understand the whole metaphysics and the question of the soul behind the game. No.
Let's not.
Yeah, I understand metaphysics and the question of the soul, but I don't understand the game.
Why are all these androids really hot?
Why can't I install a bomb in your gooch?
Right then. Back to the present. Oh, silly thing.
Oh, sorry, it's back to 2001.
Topical.
Reminds me.
If only knew what would happen a month later.
Why? What happened?
Don't worry about it. The horrific events of 10, 11.
It's 9:04 now.
Yeah? Time's running out.
Right? Hugo, stop this.
Hurry up! Or would you
We just
rather
waited a
I
week.
leave her here in this age?
That's that'd be grand. Like, fuck off.
Right. This ending makes absolutely no sense, by the way.
Go ahead, I dare you.
Family you've got left. Are you still going to leave her behind?
Shut up.
There's no one else that can time travel.
No!
Mr. Eckart.
Damn it.
Settle down.
I was worried, so I followed you.
Let
How? We've been time traveling.
Are you okay?
Do you want to help the guy with the knife?
No.
Let go. Let go of me.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Hugo, be watching that.
Ah.
Fire.
Oh my arm. Oh, this is a fatal wound.
Hey.
Boom!
Wow. Now, when you said one ending was hilarious, I'm not sure which one.
This one just makes no fucking sense.
Won't get away from me as long as you're after Ike.
Help.
We're gonna take the line with me.
Yes.
After Ike.
Hugo, stop this. Please. I'm begging you to stop.
Nah, we'll fit that line in somewhere.
Yeah.
You live your own and you don't treat family that way. And Ike, he has people he cares about too.
I don't think so.
No, we don't actually.
I feel the same way.
Fairly
about
certain we
my
left the only
family.
person we might have cared about in the past.
Yes,
Parent
and we will again.
all out there who doesn't care about his
I'll
children.
do it again.
Do it again!
I'm
Why is it a threat?
end this right here, right now. Even if you keep trying, I won't let you do it. You understand?
You're not holding his arms, and he has a knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's
Alright.
actually not.
No, he just goes, okay. Go, okay.
Hugo.
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 Hugo?
Hugo. Marco!
Yes.
Hugo.
I'm really sorry. Can we go?
I'm sorry I was in a homicidal
What?
rage for 4
I'm
years.
sorry about everything. Forget the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay.
What? What?
Hugo.
Literally because someone just went like, Dad powers. Activate!
Stop being a
Get
dick.
there.
Oh, okay.
I promise.
Said, you're grounded, mister. You're not my dad. I am now. Ah.
Seems a shame.
I went back in time.
It's my way.
Fucked your mother, and now I'm your father.
I'm sorry, son.
Machine outside the
Oh, I'm
door.
so sorry, son.
I'm ready to go.
You owe me 12 years worth of Father's Day gifts, you little prick.
You little bollocks, you.
Take care of yourself.
Bye.
So wait, we're not sending her back?
No.
No, Hugo was sent back.
He's going back with Hugo. Hugo left the machine, his machine,
In the
outside
past.
town.
Outside the town. Outside town.
okay.
Good luck.
But we saw his machine in the past.
Yeah, that's one half of it. The other half is there.
But the two halves?
Yeah.
Why is there a
Outside town.
digivice?
Yeah. That's what, instead of the digivoice, it's the kind of analog one. That's essentially.
I like we're calling it a digivice.
Don't
Yeah.
say that. It wasn't a performance, really. You know, that girl just now,
She was
I
hot.
guess my little girl Dana would have sort of looked like her.
There's no evidence to suggest this.
How?
According to Eckart, you just helped Ike not get stabbed, essentially.
Oh?
You said her name was Dana? Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Mr. Eckart, do you fancy a trip to the 16th century?
No.
I resign. I resign my commission. We don't need. We didn't need this flashback as well. We know the babies were swapped.
No, but we don't know her name. To be fair, we've spoken to her twice.
Yeah.
And we always forget it. It's like the Redstone, and I want to say Dana?
Dana? Was it?
I mean, it's been half an hour.
She was wearing red, I think.
It's been half an hour, like,
Am I married?
several times.
Was I married? Am I
Wearing
married?
red or black? What?
What's the matter?
Sorry, I was having a flashback.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
How's the arm?
You wouldn't be concerned.
It's nowhere near the punishment I deserve. I just
For what?
hope you can be content.
But for trying to murder her 7 times today. Yeah.
He deserves it. He's a dickhead.
Apparently, no one noticed the Aurora Borealis outside of town the first time.
How did the second half of their time machine get there?
Yeah, we don't know.
Did he just wait? Do you only have to build one half and then wait and then put in the time that it will be at? Hoping it's not been destroyed in the meantime?
Who knows? It was all off screen, so we'll never know.
You don't need to build 2 time machines, you just need to build one and wait.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Take it easy till then, okay?
Also, sorry for trying to kill you all day.
I hope the pub exists.
Was it what I found funny about that ending is that like you finding homunculus in the snow back in the 80s is so tangential to what the standoff there was. That was just Eckart going, I can save you. That literally has nothing else to do with it. Like,
Back in the 80s. They had TVs back then.
yes. Maybe he saw Quantum Leap and went, no, that makes sense.
Looks like it's over.
I mean, he works in a library. Surely they have some time travel literature in there.
I was trying
I
to
mean,
change my
Like
maybe
the
he does.
time machine.
Maybe he does, but they'll never
Was
know.
it all for you?
God damn it, Wells.
You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that.
Can't you just be impressed that I'm leaning on this wall? I tried so hard to make this pose. I pulled a muscle. Which is funny because I don't have muscles.
Being honest with you, we've just animated the scene multiple times,
Yeah.
deciding that we would use one, but each one costs money, so we had to use them all.
That's what I'm curious about even the planning of this. Like how do you crystallize this like time travel ending into like right? There's definitely 5 conclusions to this. Nothing more. That's it.
It was just
Not limitless conclusions. Not like based on what the player does. Just 5 choices based off two yay or nays.
Now, to be fair, there are multiple different ones we could get. We could have had a flower garden in the background.
We
here.
could actually. That's true. Yeah. So we'll have to play this twice now, for fear of continuity.
We need flower garden ending.
Yes. As opposed to the really vain ending we have now.
Take my wallet.
Bye.
Farewell, then. I've managed to preserve my own life.
But yours, I don't really give a shit about anymore.
What?
Oh well. You chose your own path.
Oh.
And I suppose we won't be seeing each other again.
Backhand. Backhand.
Hands now.
Like it always was. It's not a bad thing.
It is when you're going to get knifed in the back with that frying pan.
Well, this is it. Hey.
Cause of death. Lack of frying pans.
Please put that on my tombstone. No matter how I die, please let that be the epitaph. He didn't carry a frying pan with him.
Yeah. So I just skipped this scene there. I was like, oh, I wonder if that bar still open. So literally, the B stands for bar. It's the bar ending. No matter what happens in the conclusion of those 2 endings, he always ends up in the pub.
And is the C ending the cunt ending?
What does C stand for in this next ending? I don't know.
What does A stand for?
Abortion.
It does not stand for abortion.
It's the abortion ending.
It's not the abortion ending.
He got aborted by a demon.
No, he gets like taken back. He gets abducted by a demon.
Oh, sorry, that's what I was.
Yeah, there we go. I know it's very confusing.
Right. Right,
Ending
so we're now into
Ending
C.
which is the kind of the if you're kind of thinking outside the box, then this is the one you probably go for.
Oh yeah, because
because this game has been so
so
intense.
It has been.
I mean, each path has been linear as fuck.
It has been.
linear AF.
Well, let me put it in the terms I'm sure the game designer would, right?
Let's put it in terms Adam would understand.
Yes.
So in terms the game designer would. Right, okay, so the little bitch, right, just this is stone, okay, blows up, but it doesn't blow up.
Because the little bitch is actually made out of stone juice, and that can turn back into the stone if you plant a tree.
And if you drop the book thing, it all shoots out of her rear, and then turns into the tree.
But because the time machine is outside of town, someone's going to just stumble across that at some point.
Exactly, and then when they switch it on, it's like,
But,
and then
but
nobody
it's
cares.
okay because it's made of wood and wood rots.
Yeah, and it's like 4:30 in the morning, and like
Also-
ain't nobody got time for that.
Also, his future self gave him the time machine, but we haven't seen any future self of him because he hasn't survived any of the endings. So, who gave him the time machine?
And then right,
And
nobody takes the clothes off.
I do once in front of a little girl, but I put on a clown outfit immediately.
You can put in a list for it.
I start playing jugglery with her.
Is that what you're calling it? Dirty bastard.
Didn't get put on a list. He got a photo taken.
I wish somebody would draw me. I'd really dress up for it.
You slut.
Moving on.
Draw me like one of your German peasant girls.
Scheiße.
Ma'am, if you were in a German Shazzy movie, you'd tell me, right? Sure, hon.
So essentially,
Fuzzy Globe still says German East African.
What has science done? Mash that circle button.
oh, I'm doing it.
We must never see Dana's ankles.
For fear of getting her burnt to the stake for infidelity.
For fear of YouTube copyright striking us for being too horny.
Fair, there's nothing more horny in this game.
Absolutely.
Oh, in fairness,
Constantly bumped with the horny stick.
yeah.
Although now that we know that the woman that I was talking about isn't our daughter come midwife.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, now that we realise she's not, it's just not.
It's just
hot
not as
anymore.
funny.
No, it's not hot anymore. No.
It's not as funny. I can't make the incest joke anymore.
But see, this is the absurd
That's
thing.
like 95% of it.
But this is the absurd thing, right? Because if you had the first choice you made about with Margaret, right? Then when you do the other section and you basically just don't get told any of that by homunculus, you basically just assume, or you just don't get adequately explained. So then you just like pursue the okay, let's just get Dana back then, and then you basically have that second choice of like okay, are we bringing her back or not? And we picked not, and
Yeah, because like we're awful.
we were awful, yeah. So then ending is that you're just going like okay, now we have to get Dana back to the present.
But it turns out that Dana doesn't belong in the present.
Exactly. But
Which
you
we
still
never
bring her
know.
back, yeah. Despite her best wishes, despite her requests.
Well, we know your father. He's missing you, but he's not really your father.
Yeah.
Turns out you don't belong anywhere, Dana.
You're at
He
a
loves
time.
you.
You're literally a woman at a time.
In fact, so much so that I was here for like half an hour and didn't even look for you.
Sorry, half an hour in my time, 4 years your time.
Yeah, you're like a temporal free radical. No
Yeah.
shit.
Who really cares? Like, I had plenty of time to look. I just didn't.
And a
feel
time
like
machine.
It.
I just
I didn't fancy it, yeah. No, fuck it.
In fact, if you tell me where you were 4 years ago, I could go back now, and I still won't.
Because it's this dog here, right?
And the dog here, and I'm riding the butcher.
Yeah.
Ah, you're not riding the butcher.
Butcher's giving it up for fucking pig trotters.
Is that what you're calling it, is it?
Butcher's giving an upper pig trotter.
Good old fashioned slut shaming. Love to see it.
That's slut shaming. I appreciate it.
Anytime we can get it.
Anytime it's offered.
Right, so what's
Be
the
rude,
difference? What we do
Okay.
now for ending C?
Right, so you remember, so you had the three, there's two aspects of it. Either go back and like talk
so
to
it's not
homunculus.
to neither.
It's talk to neither, and we go basically like
So wait a minute, if we talk to neither, then what do we do?
we go back to the past to see how the time machine was made, and put Hugo off the
and then
past.
we take an axe to Hugo in the past.
Yeah,
So we're heading him off at the past?
Head him off at the past.
I
Yeah.
hate that!
Yeah.
This is actually how you should use
This
time
is
travel.
actually-
That's it. Yes.
This is actually the way that this is a logical solution.
It is.
What the fuck, game?
Why is it the C ending? I hear you ask. How is this the third option?
I have time travel and an enemy that also has time travel.
Yeah.
But I can go back further because I have free time travel.
Yeah, because like Hugo says in his spiel that like he can't go ahead of like he has to follow it.
He can't outrun him.
Yeah, because essentially
But like, this is logical.
Which, by the way, it's
Why-
also really, really stupid that
Mm.
he openly admits to the one weakness his time machine has over rights. It's like,
yeah,
well, now that I know that.
Now that I know that,
Yeah.
yeah, you better stab my fucking ancestor fast.
yeah. So yeah, essentially
He gotta knife that bitch quick, man.
Essentially, Hugo has confirmed that he can only basically like keep up. He can't go back and forth, whereas like can because Homunculus has given him the opportunity to. That's the whole logic.
This is the first thing we should have tried.
This is actually the first thing we should
No,
have
no,
done.
we should not have had to resort to fucking spirits
Yes.
before this and fucking golems.
not even here. The first time we got stabbed, this is the first thing we should have tried.
So there's your clue. Something happened to Hugo in this time? Question mark.
No, but
Yeah, me.
when we
Backhanding him.
In the face. Yeah.
in chapter 1 when we stepped out of the cafe and got stabbed, this is where we should have gone.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Oh, we even got a special little thing for it.
Woo!
That's different from all the others.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's because we're looping back on ourselves.
Yeah. We're overlapping actually here. Yeah.
I would love it if there was somebody just
Yeah.
some random passerby that explodes outwards.
It's like yeah, we just look. Oh god.
Just half of their body slumps down
Yeah.
when they come in.
Not again.
Yeah. So this is when the house has already been destroyed and burned up at
But
this
something's
stage.
happening to Hugo at this time.
Well, that's what we were told.
Let's go to the pub.
Wait, did you say he was leaving his time machine outside?
Inside.
Oh,
Remember, like when we went to the Alchemist's house the first time, the time machine was there.
Oh, it's only in our time.
He moves
is
it
it?
Yes.
outside of town when he's.
So if we go here now, we should see the whole thing play out.
So he gets here like a week before
Let's
us.
see that time machine.
Ah, he's already moved it.
No, it's not here yet.
One person who can bring it over.
And that's Hugo.
Hugo. There's no other way.
Yes, we know. We're able to follow logic. Your one weakness.
So we see this scene already in the D ending, but now we're here for it.
Ah.
Okay.
Yes.
So are we gonna just like jump out and scare him?
Father
How
walked
did you
out.
know?
My heart.
I know I'm only 10, but still.
This is healthcare is not great around this time period.
Right. I'll take another look outside.
My doctor says I have the heart of an 80-year-old.
In this bag.
He's using it for bloodletting. I like the implication that when they get to the future, the first thing he does is wash his shirt.
Yeah.
Father.
Give me legs.
All he thinks about is his stupid research.
I'll cry harder, you bitch.
Damn it.
Think about it. We can end this all with one simple straggling. Ah, looks weird from the outside. Controller's leaving. Even the controller doesn't want this.
You just bored a hole in the fucking floor. I'm a piece out.
I haven't got a head out. And now we actually see the time machine.
Hugo, dry your tears.
What the fuck happened to him?
He's an old man.
Who are you?
What's he, like 23?
I'm giving you.
He's meant to be in his like 60s, I think.
What is
How did he survive that long?
As
Good
the
question.
possession of a man you know, a time traveling mechanism. However, this one is only capable of following his trail.
Is that the take you want to go with, guys?
Yeah. It's just the same voice actor, just modulating the voice and making it sound, oh, greedy.
Stop me from ever existing, Hugo.
I've had syphilis for 55 years.
Dr. Wagner's disappearance lane. That stranger.
Dad.
You mean dad?
Dad.
You deceived Wagner.
Deceived?
Your dad.
They promised a great experiment.
Spirited him away. What?
So,
Is that what happened?
It isn't actually what happens. So this also ties in with the D ending where we realise Ike is Wagner.
Yeah.
Because Hugo misinterprets the whole thing and thinks that Wagner just disappears. He doesn't. Well, he does, but not for the reasons he thinks.
human life is finally possible. Or
Again, you've been creating human life.
that you attempted to bring back the veil. Lena, the mother.
How? How did you know that?
Because her ghost is trapped upstairs.
I am you.
Touch him. Touch him.
Listen,
You must get away.
Huh?
Hugo, stop him.
Hey!